Yo, mob, what's the word? Back with another video. And in this video, this is going to be part two, episode two of the Road to Funded Challenge. Now, you don't know what that is, don't worry, I'm going to let you know. Basically, we bought a 50K Top Step account yesterday, just last night. And what we're going to do is not only pass that account, but then we're also going to show the first payout of that account. I want to show you how quickly you can start making money with trading as long as you have a strategy and you have the right mindset. But yeah, we're up about $1,500 in the last 15 hours. That's the most money we're allowed to make in the last 15 hours because it's all still one trading day. We started in Asia, we traded in New York, so we had to just make the last 300 there in New York. But that's enough talking. We're gonna head to the charts, and before we get there, make sure you're in the free beginners program. I'm gonna put it somewhere on the screen. Again, this is 100% free. All you gotta do is be a part of the mob. Links are in the description if you want to join that. But without further ado, let's get to the charts. All right, mob, let's get into it. So, what was I looking at? What was I seeing today when I decided to place my trades? So, the first thing I was seeing, right, I'm just looking back. I'm waking up. I woke up kind of around, let's say right here, right? It's about this time. And I'm looking to see what the market's doing. And I see, we had a big move up, pull back here. I like to call this expansion, retracement, expansion. Ooh, really didn't have a retracement, but expansion, retracement, expansion, retracement, expansion. The market moves in waves of expansions and retracements, right? We're going to have a break of structure amongst all of those. So we have a break structure here, BOS, break structure. We have another one just about right here, break of structure. And we have another one about right here, break structures. So seeing this, I see a bullish market, right? I'm gonna go to a higher time frame just to kind of double check, see how it's looking. And on this one as well, I can move, all of this to the side, the break structure to the side. Delete this real quick. Ooh, there it goes. All right, so with break structures to the side, I also see that we have, let's get our highlighter out. We have a low that was created here, expansion, expanded up, high created here, retrace, breathe out. Low created here, expansion coming up. Now we're at a high. Now we could possibly retrace, right? We could possibly see that, but also we do know that we are bullish because we're just continuing to break highs. So now that we have a bullish kind of idea behind it, let's get back to our time. So we're gonna wait till the mob cycle levels finish out playing. See time. Keep it playing, keep it going, keep it cool, keep it calm. All right, cool. So we have our mob cycle levels here. We have our mob cycle high, easy to see, and then we have our mob cycle low. So they're actually pretty close to each other, which means I won't be surprised if we get some type of fight, right? If we get some type of fight, kind of like we saw on episode one when we were trading gold during Asia, we had some level of fight. But being that I'm bullish on most time frames, actually I'm gonna eliminate that choice and I'm just gonna choose this one choice. It is the only option I have of a trade to take. If it doesn't present itself, then we just won't place a trade. Simple as that. But because we are now inside of our cycle level, I'm going to be waiting for one or two things. If I do want to sell, it must come below this cycle level first, retest, and then we could get in for that sell, retrace, boom, right? But we really don't want this. What we really want to see, because we're bullish on all our other time frames as well, is that we want to see the market close above this mob cycle low, right? Once we close above our cycle low, we want to see it retrace into our cycle low. Once it retraces into our cycle low, we would then enter the trade and then we would look to catch the expansion of the trade, right? So at this point, I'm just waiting. I'm looking to see what the market does and we get a wick above it, right? Let me zoom in a little bit. We get a wick above it, but we don't quite close above that level. So we're just kind of waiting, right? Trading's a big waiting game. Now, what do you notice? What do you see? Our mob cycle low, let me zoom in so you can see that. Mob cycle low that was right here. This mob cycle low has been broken right here. Let me highlight that for you. This candlestick right here broke that low. because it closed above that low, now what I want to see is for the market to retrace into this low, right? To then continue to expand up. That's it. That's simple. So let's remove all of our drawings. Let's redraw our MobbbCycle low to have that right there, right? Now, all we're waiting for is our entry. Once we get a tap right back in this area, we're going to enter the trade. We're going to aim for first stop 1 to 2. 1 to 2 is not where we take profits, but 1 to 2 is where we move our stop loss to break even. Because by that point, if we go down, typically it's going to reverse all the way. If we don't, we typically will go to at least a 1 to 3. So 1 to 3 is the overall aim that we're aiming for, about right there. And we just let the market play out. Let's see what happens. All right, so now we're tagged in the trade right here, and we're just selling. We're seeing what the market provides. Oh, it's playing around. It's going up and down, doing this thing. Oh, what's happening? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? Boom, 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 boom. Cool, look. So we hit 1 to 2. Once we're at 1 to 2, stop losses at break even. We're no longer risking any money. Everything's free. Either we're going to make money or we're probably going to win like $50, something small, right? So kind of keep it playing out. Let's do full speed. Let's see. And right there, we hit our targets 1 to 3, just like that, trading MobbbCycles. MobbbCycles, I swear, is the most effective strategy I've seen. Like, listen, if you don't believe me, I don't even know, chat. But that brings our total for the first full day of trading to $1,505, something like that. It's gonna be on the screen somewhere. And y'all, like that's the most we can make, right? If we could make the full 3,000, I would have tried to, but that's the most we can make. Tomorrow we'll try to see if we can pass that account. Get this done in under a week. If we pass the account tomorrow, we'll then be eligible to start trading on a funded account. And once we have a funded account, that's when you start making real money. I want you guys to remember, I paid $180 for these 2 accounts, right? These are 2 50K accounts that I'm copy trading right now. $180 total. So if you have $180, and I know you do, you buy some Air Force Ones, if you're going to dinner with your homies every weekend, every month, like, you have $180. If you have $180 and you have skill trading, you can do amazing things. I'm going to show you firsthand what that is. But I do appreciate you guys tuning in. Remember, the beginners program is now live. It's in my community. This is a free program if you know nothing about trading, or if you know a little something but you don't really know enough to say you know what trading is. This is the perfect thing for you. It's going to show you what apps I'm using. It's going to show you how we're looking at trades, what the structure is, what all of this is. Like, it's going to tell you everything you need to know to get started with trading. The link to join that will be in the description below. Again, this is 100% free. This is going to help all traders that are beginners. Also, if there's any topics that you guys are confused on, want clarity on, go ahead and comment that on the video. That way I can help you out. I want this to be a community, or this to be a page that you not only see us win, you not only see us lose, you not only see the mentality you have to be a trader, but I want you also to feel like you can get the answers to simple questions that, I feel like everybody should have, right? I understand there's certain things that requires more conversations and more talking. That's why you have different communities that you can join, right? Everybody has a community that you can join. But there's anything that is simple. Like, you have a simple question of, yo, Isaac, what app are you using? Yo, Isaac, what are candlesticks? Yo, Isaac, what is a supply zone? What is the demand zone? Like, those simple questions themselves, go ahead and put them in the comment, let me know, and I'll make sure we cover something about it. But yeah, appreciate y'all tuning in. Peace, love, y'all stay smooth.